Now, who's been married the shortest time? Any newlyweds? Less than a year? 2 years? Somebody here's been married the least amount of time. 4 years? I never did get how long it is you've been married. 6 weeks. This is the 3rd time. All right. Well, that doesn't matter. That's a different award. This will definitely come in handy. This is Dave Barry's Guide to Marriage and/or Sex. Anybody since 1984? Paul Hatzenbuehler, anybody since 1984? Besides Paul. Come on up, Paul. You'll need to show this off. This is a Mad Grad mug. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim and Dave. Closing notes. Only way we could probably make our evening more special is to have more of those people with us at this kind of event. And a reminder that right outside the door, the tablet to help us locate those people that are lost to us. And Carol Fagan has agreed that should you have information, she would be glad to accept that at any time. Right after this, the gentleman that would like to take the class picture, he'd like to do that as soon as we get through here, which we are through. From the committee standpoint, we hope you enjoy your evening. From a personal standpoint, it's nice to see all of you. Have a good time. Thank you for coming.
I'm Robert Cloud, and this is my wife.
Anel.
You did that good.
Thank you.
When did you meet Robert?
Through an insurance company. Worked together. How long ago? 13 years ago.
Yeah, 13.
13 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, did you end up getting married?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
Have any children?
In fact, we have a new 14-month-old child.
Wow, you guys almost won tonight.
We did. We got beat by 7 months, but that shows you what an active class we have.
How old is the oldest?
29.
Years, yes.
29 years.
Any grandchildren?
One, and it's 9 months. 9 months old.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
What kind of work are you doing, Robert?
Insurance, health insurance.
Which company do you work for?
I'm division manager with Physicians Mutual Insurance Company out of Omaha, Nebraska.
Well, and I suppose you're taking care of the children at home, huh?
You got it.
Full-time job.
Full-time job.
Yeah, it is.
And Robert, back at WW Samuell, what kind of activities were you involved in?
Oh, well, I was senior class president, president of the chapel choir, was a thespian, one-act play, National Honor Society, a little bit of everything. But the thing I did the most, had the most fun with, we had a little combo called the Teen Kings, and we used to play before the pep rallies, and I think I enjoyed that more than anything else that we did. Yeah.
Anything in particular that stands out about that?
Well, the thing that stands out about the class to me, we were the only high school that won city and the three major sports, football, basketball, and baseball, and that's never been duplicated since our class. And of course, we had the largest senior class in the city of Dallas at that time. Yeah.
These are interesting statistics. You got any more?
Just we're having a good time, and we're looking forward to the 35-year reunion. Same people we haven't seen in about 30 years, and so we think it's great tonight.
Now, there are, what, 2 teachers here tonight?
Yes.
Did you have any of those?
I didn't have any of those. In fact, there was one teacher here from our junior high school tonight, and I didn't have him either, but the other 3 I didn't have, but I knew all 3 of them were.
Which teacher was that from the junior high?
Was the shop teacher. What was his name?
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. I can't even think of his name now. That's been a long time ago.
Did they introduce him?
Yeah, they did introduce him. Yeah, they sure did. Yeah.
Well, tell us, what else? Now, you mentioned you were a thespian. What was the one-act play you were in?
The one I was in was Case of the Crushed Petunias, and we finished 2nd in state. And I was the male lead, but the female lead got Best Actress in State, Lynn Waddell, and she was a year ahead of us, and she was fantastic. Yeah.
tell us, can you name a couple of friends you might have had back in your senior year that aren't here tonight?
I sure can. One is Mike Long. I would love to see Mike Long, and we haven't seen him since we graduated.
Does anybody know where he's
We've been looking for Mike. He owns a car dealership in the Midwest, and no one's talked to him in a long time. And but there's a lot of us here tonight that wish Mike could be here and be with us tonight.
Okay, how about somebody else here? Somebody that wasn't here that you know where they are, what they're doing.
Logan Gray isn't here tonight, and he graduated with us, and Logan had another group called the Spartan Blues Band at school, and it was part of the orchestra, formed the band, and he is a division manager with Benjamin Moore Paint.
You know where at?
Here in Dallas. Yeah, here in Dallas. He just wasn't able to come tonight. We were hoping he'd make it.
Now, we're going to get a little personal here. Did you go to prom in your senior year?
I sure did.
You remember who you went with?
I sure do.
Can you name her?
Her name was Linda Roach, and she was in this class, but she's not here tonight.
Okay, all right. Well, this has been real interesting. What was your first name, ma'am?
Anel.
Yeah. Now, you told us the oldest and the youngest is 14 months. What are the ages of the other ones?
A 28-year-old and a 14-year-old.
So the 28-year-old is gone away from home, right?
Right.
Yes.
So you have a 14-year-old.
That we wish was gone away from home. Yes.
Okay.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Well, is there anything you'd like to say to your classmates that weren't able to make the reunion, but they'll see this tape?
Yeah, we're trying to collect all your names and addresses, and we're going to make a real hard effort to get in touch with you the next 5 years, and we certainly...
Okay, let's first of all introduce ourselves. Who do we have here?
I'm Steve Rosenbaum. And I'm Stuart Rosenbaum.
Okay, and were there any other twins besides you guys?
I don't remember whether there were. Were there other twins? I don't remember. We don't remember.
Okay. I noticed you talking to one of the instructors earlier, the physics teacher.
Yeah, Ibbotson.
Either of you have him?
We both had him. We were both in his senior physics class.
I see. And do you remember who the valedictorian was? He said she was his best.
Judy Joe.
Yeah, she was the best student.
Oh, really?
Of anybody.
Okay.
Think he was telling the truth?
Probably so. We were too busy looking at her.
Okay, tell us, back in your senior year, were either of you dating any certain girls at that time?
Why don't you answer that one?
Yeah, we were both dating certain girls, I think. Yeah.
I was just trying to date as many people as I could.
What's the name?
As many people as I
As
could.
many as you could.
Yeah.
Must have been quite a few, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us, where do the two of you live now?
I live in Newport, Oregon.
Oregon.
I live in Waco, Texas.
And what kind of work are you two doing?
I'm writing a book.
You want to tell us the name of the book?
No, but I'll tell you what it's about. It's about death. Yes, it's about death. It's about ancient Greek ideas about death and its implications for contemporary moral issues. That's all I can say right now.
How about you?
What was the question again?
What kind of work are you doing?
I teach philosophy at Baylor University.
Okay. And now you said you're writing a book, but you're not a writer for a living, are you?
No, I'm a professor too, in Illinois.
Illinois.
Right.
Teaching what?
I teach philosophy too.
Where you going to?
Yeah, it's rather odd, isn't it?
Can you explain why that happened?
I can't explain it at all. I think you have to ask my father. He can't explain it either, really, but he tries all the time.
Could be genetic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about children or wife? Are you married?
I have a wife and 2 children. My third wife and my only 2 children. my children are 8 and 12. Boys.
Yeah, I had a wife, and I have 2 children. 20 and 16.
Well, anything you'd like to say to your classmates here?
You guys are great. If I could look at you long enough, I'd recognize you all.
Also, I have very fond memories, and I hope to see them again at another reunion.
Thank you guys very much.
Thanks very much.
First of all, let's introduce ourselves here. Who do we have?
Dave Klimpel.
Okay, Dave, now, you were on the reunion committee, weren't you?
That's correct.
Okay, but you weren't here last night, were you?
Was not able to come. Babysitting sick daughters.
you say 6 or 6?
Sick twin 4-year-old girls.
Oh, wow. How many children do you have altogether?
Those 2.
Those 2?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and where do you live now?
In Arlington.
What kind of work are you doing?
I just finished 25 years last week with LTV in Grand Prairie.
Wow. You say you just finished. Did you retire?
No, but I passed that milestone. I'm still with them, but I completed 25 years.
Well, okay. Let's see. So, what year was that you started with them?
Started there in 1966 after graduating from SMU with a master's degree. And that's the only place I've worked.
Master's in?
Business and economics.
Okay, good. A little trivia here. Do you remember what you did that summer after graduating in 61?
Yes, I worked as a lifeguard at Pleasant Oaks Swimming Pool over in Pleasant Grove, just down the street from the high school.
Wow. So you're a pretty good swimmer and you like to watch those girls.
Well, half of that anyway.
Yeah.
You didn't necessarily have to be a good swimmer to be a lifeguard.
Yeah, okay. Now, we'd like a little help here. We're trying to find out some people that weren't at the reunion, but maybe you know where they're at. Can you tell us several people that you know where they're at, they weren't at the reunion?
Some close friends that from high school, Robert Johnson and John Paul Fultz, are both local in Mesquite, but in Garland, but didn't have much interest in this tonight.
Yeah, what kind of work are they doing?
They're both in education. They teach school, and John Paul's a basketball coach.
Are they both married?
Both married with families, yes.
Good. Tell us 1 or 2 girlfriends you had back there at senior high.
Well, 2 of them are here tonight. Carol Klein Fagan and Barbara Kirby Hauser were 2 of them. Sandra Hilliard, who is in Michigan and was unable to come tonight, was probably the primary one.
Yeah. Did you go to prom in your senior year?
I did, yes.
Who'd you go with?
I went with Sandra.
Okay. Who did you end up marrying?
A girl that I met at LTV named Danny Wheeler.
Okay, good. Is there anything you'd like to say to any of your classmates that aren't able to make the reunion, but they'll probably see the tape?
Well, if they see the tape, they missed a nice event. Hope that they'll give some serious thought to the 30-year reunion.
Good. And are you recognizing most of the people?
No, I'm not. It's like this. There's a couple people here that, had I bumped into them here tonight or anywhere else, I would have never known who they are. But as soon as I'm told who they are or we introduce ourselves, then I can certainly see that that is obviously who they are.
And the name tags help too, don't
Oh, yeah. Although it's a little embarrassing because most of us without our reading glasses can't read the name tags.
Okay, well, thank you very much, David. I sure appreciate it.
Well, thank you.